Hi, fire signs. My Sagittarius and my Leos and my Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I am Laquana Divine, and welcome to your December end of the month reading. So, how have things been so far for you guys? I hope that you have been just overjoyed with blessings upon your life. So as always, my fire signs, and just so you all know, these messages can be applied to your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and cusp signs. Also, if you're watching me on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for everybody who tunes in on Facebook as well. So first of all, we're going to start off by taking a deep breath in, you guys, okay? So when I hit my singing bell, please take a deep breath in with me. On the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3. Breathe. Imagine yourself well off than you are right now. Imagine yourself well off than you are right now. Whatever you believe, you most certainly can achieve. So air signs, my Sagittarius and my Leos and my Aries. Did I just say air signs? Fire signs. Fire signs. My Sagittarius, my Leos, and my Aries. As always, I'm going to start off with a crystal. Use this crystal for the end of the month. As you know, we're leaving out of Sagittarius season and we're going into Capricorn season, which starts on the 21st. We also have the Cancer full moon coming up on the 22nd, which is Saturday. New moon in Sagittarius was on December 7th. That was the time when you were supposed to write your new moon affirmations down. You were supposed to plant those into Mother Earth, and you were supposed to start working on those. When the full moon comes, which is this Saturday, it's happening in Cancer. So that will highlight your home sector. That will highlight you being more in your feelings, which is okay. I know these days people like to act like they're so tough, like they don't have feelings, but feelings must be addressed. And this full moon will help you do that. Also, on the full moon is a time of manifestation. So those things that you wrote down on the Sagittarius new moon, you will start to see those things come to pass only if you have taken action, okay? Because you can never write any affirmations and then just sit back and think that it's just gonna come to you, because that's just not how it goes, okay? That's not how it works, okay? But nonetheless, let's get started with your affirmation and your crystal. Divine source, heavenly angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. What is it that the fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, need to know for the end of the month of December 2018? What do they need to take with them going into January 2019? What is it that the Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries need to know for the end of the month? Embrace the change. Embrace the change, fire signs. There's definitely some changes going on. The crystal that you got is orange calcite. Orange calcite. Okay, and it says, are you experiencing major changes that are challenging your emotional state, which will come up towards the end of this week, okay? Trust in the process of change and honor your feelings. Always honor your feelings, guys. Take the time to balance energy. Pay particular attention to the health of your nerves, bones, and muscles, okay? Make sure you're paying attention to your health. The health of your nerves, your bones, and your muscles, okay? This is your affirmation. I embrace the change occurring in my life. I recognize that all changes bring better life situations. I am grateful that the energy flowing through me is in balance. I have a strong physical structure. All parts of my body feel good. One more time, fire signs. I embrace the changes occurring in my life. I recognize that all changes bring better life situations. I am grateful that the energy flowing through me is in balance. I have a strong physical structure. All parts of my body feel good. So, fire signs, that is your affirmation. If you can get to some orange calcite, get your hands on it. If you can't get your hands on the orange calcite, I would advise that you look up the healing properties of orange calcite and just focus your mind on that, okay? But it will really help you. I would not recommend crystals if they did not help. As you see, I have a few here with me because they definitely help on many different levels. Crystals vibrate at a certain frequency, so they give off certain energies that can assist you in so many different ways. But anyways, let's get started on my spiritual deck. Heavenly angels, divine source, spirit guides, and most benevolent ancestors. What is it that the fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries need to know for the end of December 2018, going into January 2019? Open your arms to receive the blessings that are going to be pouring into your life, dear fire signs, okay? Get out in nature. Get out in nature if you can. And who are you going to be caring for? Are you going to be taking more care of yourself? Or are you going to be focusing on caring for others? We got the receive card, okay? Spirit wants you to know that if you have been extending care to others, if you have been reaching out to others, it's time for you to receive that care, that love that you've been giving to other people. Spirit is telling that it's time for you to receive that love back, okay? So if you have been in a state of not really receiving, but you've been giving, and giving, it is time that you receive the blessings that are pouring down for you, okay? The next card we got is nature. So remember to get outside in nature, because when you're outside, that is where your ancestors speak to you. So if you can get outside for the end of the month, make sure that you get outside, okay? The last card from my spirit deck is caregiver. If you are a caregiver, let's say you are a nurse or you're a nursing assistant and you're caring for others, Spirit wants you to know that you're doing a great job. Kudos to you if that is your job. But others of you, Spirit is commending you because you're taking time to care not only for yourself, but you're caring for your children. You're caring for your wife or your husband, your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And Spirit is commending you for that. And also, if you have not been being a good caregiver, Spirit is reminding you that you need to remember to be a good caregiver, okay? Because no matter if you're young or you're old, in more ways than one, everybody needs that good care. Heavenly angels, spirit guides, what message do you have for fire signs? for the end of the month of December 2018, going into January 2019. Got the Strength card here. Okay. So Spirit is reminding you that you have great inner strength. Remember to release any type of harsh judgments that you have placed on yourself and that you may have placed on others, okay? It's also the number 11, which represents karma. So what have you been putting out? Because whatever you've put out, that is what you're going to receive. So hopefully you have been sowing good seeds in your life. Because what goes around comes right on back around. So understand that if you have been giving, and giving, trust and believe that you will receive. Karma is coming back, okay? Others of you need to learn that it's time for you to forgive and have compassion for other people. That's what you will be learning the end of this month. You will learn your strength the end of this month. If you have not already been getting lessons in reference to your strength. The next card we got is the 7 of Water. Some of you, Spirit is telling you that you need to do more research in reference to this situation in your life. But what's going to help you is by you getting outside in nature. Like I told you, your ancestors are speaking to you when you're outside. If you got, let's just say you got a front porch. Go outside and sit on your front porch. Even if it's cold, just go out there and sit. Because this complex decision that is toiling with your emotions, you're going to find your answers when you go outside in nature. Okay? Your ancestors will definitely be speaking to you the end of this month. Some of you are embarking on a new opportunity or thinking about taking up some new opportunity, or you will be presented with a new opportunity the end of this month. That new opportunity may have something to do with being some type of caregiver. Okay? But for others of you, you are definitely advancing on your job. It's some type of new beginning, okay? Because we have the Ace of Fire, which represents new beginnings. So some of you are just looking for a fresh start. You're just starting over, and that is okay. It's okay to start over. But this decision that you're trying to make, and it's on your emotions, just go take some time and meditate outside with your orange calcite if you get some. That will help you, definitely. Let's see what's going on in love. Romance angels. Archangel Shamuel. Archangel Raziel. Archangel Hanuel. Divine ancestors. Divine source and heavenly angels. What is it that the fire signs need to know for the end of December, going into January? Now keep thinking about that full moon, you guys. That's coming up on the 22nd, which is Saturday. Okay. It's coming up on Saturday. Really see what changes need to be made when it comes to your home life. In what ways do you need security? Okay. Some of you guys, Spirit is asking that you flirt, or you have been feeling very flirtatious, which is a good thing, especially if you're single. Okay? So if you have been being very flirtatious, and make sure you ain't trying to flirt with nobody else, man, because that's straight up disrespectful. It really is. You're not going to get your blessings around here trying to be with somebody else's man, okay? Flirt with people that you know single. All right? Spirit is also wants you to know that you need to make sure that you're staying attractive. Are you going to get your hair done? Are you going to get your nails done? Are you keeping yourself up? Are you smelling good? Are you shaving your legs? Ladies, I know it's winter time, but are you shaving your legs? You know, if you feel like that's something that keeps you up to par. But some of you need to make sure those of you who are single, make sure that you're looking attractive. And for those of you who are in relationships, make sure that you're looking attractive, okay? Because the more attractive you look, that's how you attract love. And for those of you who are in relationships, that's how these new beginnings that are going on, that is how you start new beginnings with your loved one. With the one that you marry, or the one that you thinking about locking down with, Others, you are really, really dealing with somebody that you truly love. You feel like this is the romance of a lifetime. And just so you guys know, this week, the week that I'm doing this video, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, and for those of you who are watching on Facebook, this video is coming out the week of December 16th to the 23rd. And the energy this week is all about romance and creativity and new beginnings and locking down those long-term plans. Some of those plans that you have that are going into 2019, this is the week for that, okay? So make sure that you're taking advantage, I'm telling you, of this Cancer full moon that is happening on Saturday, December 22nd. Whatever type of feelings that you may have been holding in, you're going to be releasing them like a barrel. If you feel like you need to cry, baby, cry and get it out. Okay? But this is a month of releasing all old things. This is a recurring theme in my video. You are releasing. Release, release, release. Any anger, bitterness, resentment, any grudges, just release that, because it is. You do have new beginnings and new opportunities, okay? And like I keep saying, we're going into a new year. You don't want to take that with you, okay? Heavenly Angels, Divine Source, what other messages do you have for the fire signs for the month, the end of the month of December, going into January of 2019. Thank you so much. Okay, I see here that some of you are dealing with a water sign. That's a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Some of you may be dealing with that. But others of you, it just means that you need to open your heart and your mind to the people that's around you, okay? And look out for, oh yeah, fire signs. Y'all really gonna, this full moon coming up on the 22nd, it's really gonna be, you have a lot of water here in this reading. A lot of emotional stances. But it's okay, because as long as you address them, things will be just fine. But yeah, like I said, some of y'all are dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay? Now, you could be dealing with anybody, but I see that this energy is present. Some of you, though, for those of you who are dealing with a Cancer, you may have to provide some extra care for them, because, it's their full moon. So if they are being a little, extra sensitive, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, why are you being so sensitive? Why are you making a big deal about the house? Like, I just vacuumed the floor the other day. Like, just be patient with them, because this full moon is happening in their sign. So just be patient with them, okay? For others of you, who aren't dealing with a water sign, just look out. You may be seeking some kind of advice, you know. But this advice that's going to come your way, you're going to have to open your heart and your mind to do what? To receive, okay? Open your heart and your mind to receive the advice that's coming your way. Some of you, I see that this King of Water is paired with the flirt card. So some of you may find yourself flirting with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Some of you have this false sense of entrapment in your mind with this 8 of air. It's only in your mind, okay? Free yourself from self-limiting thoughts, self-limitation. Free yourself by saying these affirmations that I give you. Make up your own affirmations. Some of you are dealing with a lack of self-confidence. You're afraid to take action. And for one, I just feel like, you know, usually Aries are not afraid to take action, but I feel that this is for some Aries out there. Usually you guys are full speed. You're not afraid of taking action, but it could be the fact that you may be in your feelings a little much. You may be in your feelings a little bit for the end of this month, but that's okay, because as soon as you address them, and for some of you who are sensitive to the full moon, you may feel this energy around the 19th, you know, 2 days prior to the actual full moon. But whatever feelings that need to be addressed, Spirit ought to let you know that you have the strength to address them, okay? But always be aware of what you're putting out to the universe. If you're putting out bad things, if you're sitting back talking about people, being nasty, making fun of people, just know that that stuff is going to come back to you. So always act in integrity. Always act in kindness so that you can reap good rewards back to you, okay? Because you definitely reap what you sow. But for those of you who are in your mind, who feel like you're trapped, it's just an illusion, and it's only in your mind. You are not trapped. Okay? And then we have the 4 of Water here. Another card about being in your feelings about things. Some of you are feeling this discontentment. Okay? But Spirit is asking that you open your eyes to the possibilities. Open your eyes to what's there. Open your eyes to what's in front of you. Spirit is telling you that you have true love. Okay? Open your eyes to what your spouse is already offering you. Maybe you're overlooking things. Remember the good things. Divine Source, Heavenly Angels, most benevolent ancestors, and spirit guides. Right here. Okay? From my angel deck, you know what to do. Spirit is asking that you trust your inner knowledge. Okay? So whatever situation that you may face towards the end of this month, Spirit is asking that you trust your inner knowledge. Also, for those of you who like to work with angels, you need to call upon Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is here to assist you with what it is that you need. I'm going to get out my flower deck. And when it comes to my flower deck, I always read the description because they're very long and they're very detailed, but I love it. I really, really do. Heavenly Angels, Divine Source, most benevolent ancestors, what is it that you want the fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leos to know for the end of December? Wow, I've never seen that come out. I've never seen that come out. Oh, this is so pretty. Tube rose. Two Rose, look at them. Look at them. And that's why this true love and attraction and flirt card came out. Because when it comes to this week, I'm telling y'all, the energy for romance is very prevalent. And look how he's softly kissing her on her forehead. And she is just taking it all in. I know that's right. That's that love that you're going to be feeling this week. Even if you and your spouse or your girlfriend or boyfriend have been at odds, that love will be restored. You just have to be 100 with your feelings. Tell them how you feel. You guys have to sit down, ego aside. You know how Cardi B and Offset, you know how Offset came and he was trying to apologize. Even though Cardi B wasn't trying to hear that, that man put his ego to the side for real. He knew he had done messed up. Cardi B is just not in a place where she, really wants to receive what he got to say. Maybe she's at her wit's end, Okay. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that this freaking... by just looking at the picture, you can tell that, it's romantic. But two rose represents romance. And the other qualities is intuition, peace, protection, purification, sensuality, and wealth. Like the sweetly mesmerizing aroma that permeates any area where the otherworldly tube-rolled blossom happens to dwell, romance is in the air. I'm telling y'all, this week, romance is definitely in the air, okay? This card signifies a romantic relationship on the horizon, or an existing one that is about to blossom forth into a beautiful new phase. Hence, you guys. Hence the Ace of Fire. New beginnings, baby. True love. True love card. Some of y'all are really like, you're going to be feeling like, dang, this is my little baby. This is my little boo. Okay? It might also be a message about opening your heart to the romance of life in general, reveling in the sensual pleasures of the moment and treating yourself like the precious divine child that you are. Tube Rose, wants you to know that your romantic yearnings are gifts in and of themselves. Through opening to the fluctuations of your physical and emotional desires and allowing them to be what they are without judgment, compulsiveness, or excessive angst, you activate your magnetism and empower yourself to attract ever greater levels of romance, as well as all other forms of positivity. Tube Rose's pure, sensual presence also communicates that while you may enjoy being in relationships with others, you are in truth one with the divine and are therefore never dependent on any person. That's right. Okay, for those of you who are single, and some of you may not even be, focused on having a relationship. You could just be focused on loving yourself, giving yourself that love, because it's so important to love on yourself first. You cannot give anybody what you don't have already within you. So if you're single and your relationships just have not been going right, baby, focus on self-love, okay? Focus on the love that the divine is pouring out to you, okay? Focus on that. So Tube Rose's pure central presence also communicates that while you may enjoy being in relationships with others, you are in truth one with the divine and are therefore never dependent on any person, place, or finite condition for your ultimate satisfaction. Through letting go of the need to control or predict the future, you open up the spontaneous joy and romance of the present. Live in the moment, y'all. I seen something the other day where people were just talking about social media and how people want to record everything they do just to post it on social media. And they're not living in the moment. When you're so focused on holding a phone to record something, you are not taking in everything that's happening in that moment. So Spirit is definitely asking you to remember to focus on what is happening in the present, okay? You open up the spontaneous joy and romance of the present, and all that you have been chasing after begins chasing after you. Oh my gosh, how true is that? The following ideas and messages may apply to your present situation. Notice any that particularly call out to you as I read. There is a mutual romantic attraction between you and the object of your inquiry, which is basically already laid out here in the deck. See, this is more confirmation. This is how Spirit works. You get confirmation after confirmation. Okay? But for some of you, hence this attraction card, some of you are very, very attracted to this other person. And you're making sure that you stay attractive for them. And I know that's right, baby. A romantic relationship is about to deepen or move into a beautiful new phase. Yes, the energy this week, I keep saying that. A romantic relationship is on the horizon. It's important for you to be romantic with yourself right now. For example, you might take aromatherapeutic baths. Get yourself flowers, light candles, and dance sensually in your living room. Yes, baby. Light them candles, get you some rose petals, spread them out over your living room floor, and you dance. Dance as if your old man was standing there. Dance as if you were just sweeping your old lady off her feet. Do it. Because I'm telling you, you attract what you put out there. Remember that life is romantic in and of itself, and that romance is your birthright. As such, stop looking to any person, place, or situation to provide your soul romantic nourishment, and embrace the romance that is within and around you now. If you're placing conditions on another person, let go of control and reclaim your authentic, grounded power. Open up to the present, be true to your heart, and let the future be what it will. Choose to be your own partner and to love yourself with the fervor that you have been desiring to receive from others. This is the soil in which the most beautiful romantic experiences grow. Spend time with two bros. Bring two bros into your home or garden, or inhale the scent. You may also take the homeopathic flower essence remedy. Fire signs. If you are already in a romantic relationship, love on your partner, baby. Tell them how you feel. For those of you who are single, who have just feel like you can't catch a break when it comes to your love life, love on yourself. Do exactly as this Two Bros card says to do. Get you some flowers and some candles. Put you on some romantic music. Wrap your arms around your damn self and love on yourself. Okay? But thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. If this video resonates with you, please like, share. And for those of you who are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Thank you so much. I'm Laquana Divine. That concludes your reading. Peace, love, and light to you all.